Welcome to the deep dive. We're diving into 10 herbs that could supercharge your health.
10 herbs.
Yeah. You sent us an article all about them, and we're really excited to kind of dig in and unpack it.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about traditional uses, but also what modern science has to say about these herbs.
Right, blending the ancient wisdom with modern research.
Exactly. We'll be talking about things like the queen of herbs and a spice that could help your brain and your blood sugar.
Ooh, intriguing.
So much to uncover. First up is turmeric.
Ah, yes.
I mean, probably everyone listening has turmeric in their kitchen right now.
Probably.
It's a pretty common spice, but it turns out this bright yellow root has a compound called curcumin,
Yes, curcumin.
which is really like a superhero for your body.
That's a great way to put it.
So the article we have here says that turmeric could help with joint health and digestion, and maybe even lower the risk of some serious illnesses.
Some pretty big claims.
Yeah. So how does this curcumin actually work its magic?
Well, curcumin is a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory.
Okay.
Think of free radicals as these unstable molecules in the body that can damage cells.
Okay.
Antioxidants like curcumin come in and they neutralize these free radicals.
So they protect our cells from damage.
Exactly. And when it comes to inflammation, curcumin has been shown to inhibit the production of certain molecules that contribute to chronic inflammation.
Oh, so it's fighting inflammation at the source.
That's right. And remember, chronic inflammation is linked to many health problems. So curcumin's ability to combat it is significant.
Really significant, yeah.
It is.
So how can we get more turmeric into our diet? I mean, the article mentions adding it to curries, stews, smoothies.
All great options.
What about you? Do you have any favorite ways to use turmeric?
Oh, I love adding it to golden milk.
Oh, yeah.
It's a warm and comforting drink that combines turmeric with other spices like ginger and cinnamon.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It is.
And it's a great way to get a good dose of curcumin.
Definitely.
And here's a tip from the article. Combine turmeric with black pepper.
Ah, yes, a classic combination,
Black pepper contains piperine,
which enhances the absorption of curcumin.
making it even more effective.
Precisely.
Okay, next on our list is ginger.
Another kitchen staple?
Yeah, especially for an upset stomach.
Absolutely. Ginger has a long history of use for nausea and digestion.
Hmm?
It contains gingerol,
Okay.
a bioactive compound known for its anti-inflammatory and antiemetic properties, which means it can reduce inflammation in the gut and effectively combat nausea.
So it's not just like a temporary fix, it's actually addressing the underlying issue.
Precisely. It calms the stomach and works on those inflammatory processes.
I see.
Yeah.
And the article also highlights ginger's potential to boost immunity and fight inflammation more generally.
Right. Ginger's quite versatile.
Yeah, we can use fresh ginger in tea smoothies or grate it into stir fries.
Mm-hmm. And dried ginger powder is a great option for baking or cooking.
Oh yeah, offering a slightly different flavor profile. Okay, let's talk about garlic.
A true powerhouse.
Yeah, in the culinary world and for our health.
Absolutely.
Garlic is packed with antioxidants and is associated with a bunch of benefits.
Oh, yeah.
Lower blood pressure, improved cholesterol levels, and even a stronger immune system.
It's impressive.
Yeah, I read that crushing garlic and letting it sit before using it actually makes it more potent.
You read that right?
How does that work?
Well, crushing garlic releases allicin,
Allison.
a sulfur-containing compound responsible for many of garlic's health benefits.
Okay.
Allicin is formed when alanine,
Allen.
another compound in garlic, is exposed to the enzyme alinase.
Wow, so many ally words.
I know, right?
Okay.
Crushing garlic allows these compounds to interact and produce more allicin.
So a little prep work goes a long way.
It really does.
Now let's move on to an herb that's been getting a lot of attention lately, especially for those of us who might feel stressed.
Oh, you're talking about ashwagandha?
Yes. Ashwagandha. The article mentions it's been used for centuries to manage stress, improve focus, and increase energy levels.
It's a popular one.
It is, and for good reason, I think.
Definitely.
So how does it actually work?
Well, ashwagandha is classified as an adaptogen.
Okay.
Now, adaptogens are unique in that they help the body adapt to various kinds of stress.
Okay.
Imagine them as a buffer, shielding the body from the negative impacts of stress.
So it's not just about like feeling calmer, it's about helping our bodies cope with stress on a physiological level.
Exactly. And research is backing up these traditional uses.
Oh, wow.
Studies have shown that ashwagandha can lower cortisol levels,
Cortisol.
the hormone our bodies release when we're stressed.
Right.
Chronically high cortisol can lead to various health issues.
So ashwagandha is helping to regulate our stress response.
That's right.
That's really impressive.
It is.
So how can we incorporate ashwagandha into our routine?
Well, ashwagandha powder is versatile.
Yeah.
You can add it to smoothies or take it in capsule form. It really depends on what you prefer.
Up next is holy basil, also known as tulsi,
The queen of herbs.
the queen. This herb is revered in many cultures, especially in India.
Yes, in Ayurvedic medicine, it's been used for thousands of years.
Thousands of years, wow.
For its range of health benefits.
It really is a multitasker in the herbal world.
It is.
So the article mentions it can boost immunity, relieve stress, and even improve respiratory health.
It's quite the resume.
It is. So how does it do all that?
Well, it contains compounds with powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which contribute to its immune-boosting effects.
Okay.
And some research suggests that holy basil can help regulate blood sugar levels and protect against certain infections.
So it's like a natural shield for overall health.
That's a great way to put it.
Speaking of herbs with refreshing qualities, let's move on to peppermint.
Ah, peppermint!
I always have peppermint tea on hand for an upset stomach.
The classic remedy.
It is. It's been used for centuries to aid digestion, soothe headaches, and even reduce stress.
Peppermint is very versatile.
It is so what gives it that soothing effect.
It's mainly due to menthol, the active ingredient in peppermint.
Okay, menthol.
Menthol has this cooling and relaxing effect on muscles,
Okay,
which eases discomfort.
I see.
It also acts on receptors in the digestive tract, helping to relieve bloating and indigestion.
Now, I've also heard that peppermint oil can be used topically for headaches.
That's right. But remember to dilute it with a carrier oil.
Oh, okay, like almond oil or coconut oil.
Exactly, before applying it to the skin.
Got it. So essential oils are potent.
Yes, they are.
So far, we've covered herbs for inflammation, stress, and digestion.
A good range.
Yeah. Now let's talk about a spice that's both flavorful and incredibly beneficial for health.
You're thinking about cinnamon.
I am. Cinnamon.
It's a good one.
It's more than just a delicious addition to baked goods.
Absolutely.
The article mentions that cinnamon might help regulate blood sugar, improve heart health, and even protect against cognitive decline.
Some pretty impressive potential benefits.
Yeah, so how does it do all of that?
Well, cinnamon has powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties.
Okay.
It contains a compound called cinnamaldehyde,
Cinnamaldehyde.
which is believed to be responsible for many of its health benefits.
Okay.
Studies have shown that cinnamon can improve insulin sensitivity, helping regulate blood sugar levels.
So it could be helpful for those struggling with blood sugar imbalances.
Exactly.
And some research suggests that cinnamon can lower LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, and triglycerides.
Yes, which are fats in the blood.
And this can contribute to better heart health.
That's right.
So how can we incorporate more cinnamon into our diets?
Well, you can sprinkle it on oatmeal, add it to your coffee, or use it in baking recipes.
Okay.
A little goes a long way.
Now for an herb, that's a bit of an unsung hero, especially in today's world.
Milk thistle.
Milk thistle.
It does a new one for me.
Yeah, it's known for its protective effects on the liver.
A liver.
Yes, it contains a compound called silymarin, which is a potent antioxidant. Given all the toxins we're exposed to in our environment, and diet supporting our liver is crucial.
It really is. The liver is our primary detoxification organ, filtering toxins from the bloodstream.
Right.
And silymarin in milk thistle helps protect the liver from damage caused by toxins, medications, and even alcohol.
So milk thistle helps our livers do their job effectively.
Exactly.
The article mentions that milk thistle is often taken as a supplement, but it's also available in teas and tinctures.
That's right. It's a versatile herb with a long history of use for liver support.
Up next is an herb known for its delightful aroma and brain-boosting abilities.
Rosemary.
Ah, rosemary.
Love rosemary. I love adding it to roasted vegetables.
It's a culinary gem and a cognitive enhancer all in one.
The article mentions that rosemary might even play a role in preventing Alzheimer's disease.
That's an area of active research.
Really?
Yeah. Preliminary studies suggest that rosemary might protect the brain from damage caused by amyloid plaques,
Amyloid plaques.
which are a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah.
Wow. So it could potentially contribute to long-term brain health.
That's the hope.
That's amazing.
And rosemary essential oil is gaining popularity for aromatherapy as well.
Okay, so the article suggests adding rosemary to roasted vegetables, meats, or homemade bread.
All great options.
What about using the essential oil? How would you suggest doing that?
Diffusing rosemary essential oil is a great way to experience its cognitive benefits.
Okay.
The aroma can stimulate the brain, improving alertness and focus.
Got it. So use a diffuser
Yes, and always make sure you're using high-quality essential oil.
and follow the instructions.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to wrap up this part of the deep dive with an herb that's particularly popular during cold and flu season. elderberry.
Ah, elderberry, a classic immune booster.
It is, the article mentions that elderberry is packed with antioxidants and vitamins,
It is.
which might help fight off those pesky viruses.
Right. Elderberry contains compounds like anthocyanins, which are potent antioxidants.
Okay.
And these compounds have been shown to have antiviral properties.
So that's why elderberry is traditionally used to combat colds and flu.
Exactly.
And elderberry syrup is a popular choice during cold and flu season.
It is. It's a convenient and tasty way to consume elderberry.
Yeah.
But you can also find it in tea form or as a supplement.
Okay, well, we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of the deep dive.
We have 7 herbs down.
We've explored the fascinating world of 7 incredible herbs, each with its unique set of health benefits.
It's amazing, isn't it, the power of nature?
It is. It really is. So stay tuned for part 2, where we'll delve even deeper into these amazing plants and uncover more of their hidden potential.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Oh.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're continuing our exploration of 10 powerful herbs
10 herbs.
and their potential to enhance our well-being.
Yeah.
In part 1, we talked about turmeric, ginger garlic, ashwagandha, holy basil, peppermint, and elderberry.
Right.
Let's dive back in and uncover even more fascinating insights about these incredible plants.
Sure.
It's remarkable how many of these herbs have been used for centuries in traditional medicine systems,
Oh, yeah.
like Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine.
It's really fascinating.
Like they were onto something long ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now science is catching up and explaining why these herbs work.
It really is amazing.
It speaks to the wisdom of those
Right.
ancient practices.
Yeah,
And it really highlights how interconnected our bodies are with the natural world.
for sure.
It really makes you wonder, like, what other hidden gems are out there
Right.
just waiting to be rediscovered?
Exactly.
Speaking of hidden gems,
Okay.
I was reading that turmeric is being studied for its potential in managing Alzheimer's disease.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty incredible.
That is interesting.
So scientists are looking specifically at curcumin
Right.
and its role in protecting brain health.
Yeah. Some studies suggest that curcumin may help reduce inflammation in the brain,
Oh, wow.
which is believed to be a contributing factor to Alzheimer's.
So turmeric might not only help with, everyday aches and pains, but could also play a role in preventing serious cognitive decline.
Potentially.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It really is an area of ongoing research.
Right.
But the early findings are promising.
Yeah, it highlights the importance of, looking beyond just the immediate benefits of these herbs
Right.
and really thinking about their long-term impact on our health.
For sure. Thinking about the big picture.
It reinforces the idea that food can be medicine.
Absolutely.
We often think of herbs and spices as just, flavor enhancers.
Right.
But they can have such a profound impact on our overall well-being.
It's a shift in perspective.
Yeah.
From seeing food as just fuel to recognizing it as a source of nourishment and healing.
Okay, I want to talk more about ashwagandha.
Okay, ashwagandha.
I've been hearing so much about it, especially for stress management and anxiety relief.
It's definitely having a moment.
It is. It is.
And for good reason, it's one of the most well-studied adaptogens.
Okay.
And research suggests it can significantly impact our stress response system. I'm curious about how it works on like a physiological level.
Yeah.
What's happening in the body when we take ashwagandha?
Well, ashwagandha has been shown to help regulate cortisol levels.
Cortisol.
Yeah. Cortisol is our primary stress hormone.
Right.
And when it's chronically elevated, it can lead to various health issues.
Like what kinds of health issues?
We're talking anxiety, insomnia, weight gain, and weakened immunity.
Wow. So ashwagandha is helping to keep our cortisol levels in check
Yeah.
and preventing those negative effects.
Yeah, from spiraling out of control.
So it's like ashwagandha is giving our bodies the support they need to handle stress more effectively,
Right.
allowing us to stay calm and focused
Yeah.
and energized even when things get tough.
Exactly. And I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah, that feeling of being overwhelmed.
Right.
Like our bodies are constantly in fight or flight mode.
That's where adaptogens like ashwagandha come in.
Yeah, to bring us back to balance.
Exactly. Giving our bodies a much-needed break.
From the constant barrage of stressors.
Yeah, it's a reset button for the stress response.
Now I have to ask about holy basil.
Holy basil.
I love the name,
Yeah.
but I'm not as familiar with this herb as some of the others.
Sure.
So what makes it so special?
Well, holy basil, or tulsi, is considered sacred in many cultures,
Okay.
particularly in India, where it's been used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years.
Wow, so it's steeped in both tradition and medicinal value.
Absolutely. It's known for its calming and uplifting properties
Oh, wow.
and is often used to promote mental clarity and emotional well-being.
The article also mentioned it's good for respiratory health.
Right.
How does that work?
Well, holy basil contains compounds that have expectorant and anti-inflammatory properties,
Yeah, okay.
which can help soothe coughs, clear congestion, and ease breathing difficulties.
So it's like a natural decongestant.
In a way, yes.
Okay.
It can be very helpful for relieving the symptoms of colds, flu, and other respiratory infections.
What about its ability to reduce blood sugar?
Oh, yeah.
That seems like a pretty significant benefit,
It is.
especially with so many people struggling with blood sugar imbalances.
You're right. Studies have shown that holy basil can improve insulin sensitivity,
Yeah.
meaning your body can use insulin more effectively to regulate blood sugar levels.
So it's not just about, lowering blood sugar.
Right.
It's about helping the body function more efficiently overall.
Exactly. And that's what's so remarkable about these herbs.
Right.
They often address the root cause of an imbalance rather than just masking the symptoms.
It's like they're working in harmony with our bodies to restore balance
Yes.
and promote optimal health.
Precisely. It's a holistic approach to well-being
Yeah.
that acknowledges the interconnectedness of all our body systems.
And I have to admit, I'm a bit of a peppermint fanatic.
Peppermint.
I love the refreshing taste
Yeah.
and the way it makes me feel.
It's invigorating.
Yes, so invigorating.
It is a sensory delight.
It is, and it's no wonder it's so popular in everything, from
Yeah.
toothpaste to chewing gum to teas to essential oils.
It's everywhere.
But beyond its refreshing qualities,
Mm-hmm.
peppermint also has some pretty impressive health benefits, right?
Absolutely.
We talked about its digestive benefits.
Right.
But peppermint is also a great natural remedy for headaches and muscle pain.
It is. I've definitely used peppermint oil for headaches before.
Oh, me too, me too.
It's amazing how quickly it can soothe that throbbing sensation.
It really is, and that's because of the menthol, right?
Right. The menthol in peppermint has a cooling and analgesic effect,
Okay.
which helps to relax the muscles and reduce pain signals.
So it's not just a placebo effect.
Right.
There's an actual physiological mechanism at play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's a safe and effective alternative to over-the-counter pain relievers,
Yeah?
especially for mild to moderate headaches.
And let's not forget about peppermint's potential to reduce stress and anxiety.
Oh, yes.
There's something about that minty aroma.
No.
It just makes me feel more relaxed and focused.
That's the power of aromatherapy.
It is.
The scent of peppermint can stimulate the limbic system, the part of the brain that controls emotions and memories.
So it's not just about masking unpleasant odors.
Right.
It's about influencing our mood and cognitive function.
Exactly. And peppermint oil has been shown to improve alertness, concentration, and memory,
Wow.
making it a great natural study aid or brain booster.
So I'm adding peppermint oil to my diffuser tonight.
That sounds like a good plan.
Now let's talk about cinnamon.
Okay,
I
cinnamon.
love the warm, comforting flavor.
Yeah.
Especially during the fall and winter months.
Very cozy.
But beyond its deliciousness,
Mm-hmm.
cinnamon also has some remarkable health benefits.
It does.
Right.
Absolutely. Cinnamon is a powerhouse of antioxidants,
Okay.
which help to protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals.
And we know that free radical damage is linked to many health problems.
Right, from premature aging to chronic diseases.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So by incorporating cinnamon into our diets,
Mm-hmm.
we're essentially giving our bodies an extra layer of protection
Yeah, we're fighting those free radicals.
against those harmful free radicals.
Right.
The article mentioned that cinnamon can help regulate blood sugar levels.
Yes.
How does that work?
Well, cinnamon has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, which means your body can use insulin more effectively to transport glucose from the bloodstream into the cells.
So it's helping to prevent those spikes and crashes in blood sugar
Right.
that can leave us feeling, tired, irritable, and craving sugary foods.
Exactly. And that's especially important for people with type 2 diabetes
Right.
or those at risk of developing the condition.
What about cinnamon's potential benefits for heart health?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard it can help lower cholesterol levels.
That's right. Studies have shown that cinnamon can help reduce LDL cholesterol.
LDL cholesterol.
Yeah, the bad cholesterol
Okay.
that can build up in the arteries and increase the risk of heart disease.
It's like cinnamon is giving your hearts a little TLC.
Exactly. And it's all thanks to those powerful antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that cinnamon is so rich in.
I'm adding cinnamon to my grocery list this week.
Sounds
Now, about milk thistle.
good thistle.
I'll be honest, I'm not as familiar with this herb as I am with some of the others.
Yeah, milk thistle is a bit of an unsung hero in the herbal world,
Okay.
but it's incredibly beneficial, especially for liver health.
So I've heard it's good for detoxification.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, milk thistle contains a compound called silymarin,
Okay, silymarin.
which is a powerful antioxidant that protects the liver from damage
Okay.
caused by toxins, medications, and alcohol.
So it's like a shield for our liver,
Exactly.
helping it function optimally, even when under stress.
Right. A healthy liver is crucial for overall health,
It is.
as it plays a vital role in detoxification, digestion, and metabolism.
The article mentioned that milk thistle can also help reduce inflammation.
Yes, it can.
Is that because of the silymarin as well?
Yes, silymarin has potent anti-inflammatory properties,
Okay.
which can help reduce inflammation throughout the body, not just in the liver.
So it's a double whammy of benefits.
It is.
Liver protection and reduced inflammation.
Precisely. And milk thistle is generally well tolerated,
Oh.
making it a safe and effective option for supporting liver health.
Let's move on to an herb I'm excited to talk about. Rosemary.
Rosemary.
I love the aroma of rosemary
Yeah.
and always add it to my roasted vegetables and potatoes.
It's so good.
It's delicious.
Rosemary is a culinary delight
It is.
and has been used for centuries in traditional cooking and medicine.
But beyond its deliciousness, rosemary is known for its brain-boosting benefits, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Rosemary is packed with antioxidants and compounds that have been shown to enhance memory, focus, and cognitive function.
I've even heard that rosemary can help prevent Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah.
Is there any truth to that?
While more research is needed, some studies suggest that rosemary may help protect the brain from damage caused by amyloid plaques,
Amyloid plaques.
which are a hallmark of Alzheimer's disease.
So it's not a cure. But it could potentially play a role in preventing or slowing down the progression of the disease.
Exactly. And that's why incorporating rosemary into our diets is a great way to support brain health
Right.
throughout our lives.
The article mentioned that rosemary oil can be used for aromatherapy.
Yes.
So what are the benefits of that?
Well, rosemary essential oil has a stimulating and invigorating aroma
Okay.
that can help improve alertness, focus, and memory.
So it's like a natural pick-me-up for the brain.
Precisely. And it's a great alternative to coffee or energy drinks.
Yeah.
Especially if you're looking for a more natural and sustainable way to boost your energy levels.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about elderberry.
Elderberry.
I always stock up on elderberry syrup during cold and flu season.
It's a popular one.
It is.
Elderberry is a popular natural remedy for colds and flu.
Yeah.
And for good reason, it's packed with antioxidants and compounds
Right.
that have been shown to boost the immune system and fight off viruses.
I've heard that elderberry can actually shorten the duration of a cold.
Yeah, have you tried it?
I've tried it.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Some studies suggest that elderberry can help reduce the severity and duration of cold symptoms.
So it's not just about prevention.
Right.
It can actually help you recover faster if you do get sick.
Exactly. And elderberry is generally safe for most people, making it a great natural alternative to over-the-counter cold and flu medications.
Wow, we've covered so much ground today.
We have.
It's incredible to think about, the vast array of health benefits these herbs offer.
Yeah, it really highlights the power of nature
Yeah.
and the importance of incorporating these natural remedies into our lives.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling incredibly inspired
Yeah.
to start incorporating more of these herbs into my daily routine.
Me too. And the great thing is, even small changes can make a big difference.
Absolutely. Whether it's adding a sprinkle of cinnamon to your coffee
Right.
or sipping on a cup of holy basil tea.
Yeah.
There are so many simple and delicious ways to harness the healing power of these herbs.
And by making these small changes, we're not only supporting our health and well-being, but we're also honoring the wisdom of ancient traditions and the interconnectedness of nature and humanity.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Thank you.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into the world of healing herbs for Part 2.
Part 2 done.
Stay tuned for Part 3, where we'll continue to explore the potential of these amazing plants.
Now wait.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're wrapping up our exploration of 10 herbs that have the potential to transform your health.
10 herbs.
We've covered a lot of ground, from the anti-inflammatory power of turmeric to the brain-boosting abilities of rosemary,
Yeah, a lot of great information.
but there are still a few more fascinating insights to uncover.
There are.
It's amazing how these herbs offer a different approach to health and wellness, one that focuses on nourishing the body and supporting its natural healing processes.
Yeah, it's like we're rediscovering the wisdom of our ancestors.
You know who relied on plants for both food and medicine?
Right. And as modern science delves deeper into these herbs,
Yeah.
we're finding that many of those traditional uses were right on target.
It's fascinating how Ancient wisdom is being validated by modern research.
Yes.
It's empowering,
Yeah.
to be able to make these informed choices about our health, drawing from both traditional practices and scientific inquiry.
Finding that balance
Yeah.
and integrating different approaches to create a holistic wellness plan that works for you.
And I want to go back to milk thistle for a moment.
Milk thistle. Okay.
We talked about its liver protective effects,
Right.
but the article also mentioned some potential benefits for skin health.
Oh, yeah. Milk thistle is gaining popularity in skincare
Really?
because of its potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties.
So it's not just about protecting the liver.
Right.
It's about protecting the skin as well.
Exactly. Silymarin, the active compound in milk thistle, can protect the skin from damage caused by UV radiation pollution and other environmental stressors.
So it's like having an internal sunscreen.
You could think of it that way.
Okay.
And silymarin can also help reduce inflammation, which is a key factor in many skin conditions like acne, eczema, and psoriasis.
So that makes milk thistle a really valuable addition to a natural skincare routine.
Absolutely. It's another example of how these herbs can offer multiple benefits,
Yeah.
supporting our health from the inside out.
Okay. Switching gears for a moment.
Okay.
I have to admit, I'm a bit intimidated by the idea of using rosemary essential oil.
Oh, yeah.
It seems so potent.
It is potent, so it's important to use it with caution.
Okay.
Always dilute it before applying it topically.
Because what's a good dilution ratio?
A general rule of thumb is to add 2 to 3 drops of essential oil to 1 ounce of a carrier oil.
Like almond oil?
Almond oil, coconut oil, or jojoba oil.
Okay, what about diffusing it? Is that a safer option?
Diffusing is a great way to enjoy the aromatherapy benefits of rosemary essential oil without applying it directly to the skin.
Okay, how long should you diffuse it for?
It's best to start with short intervals, like 15-20 minutes, and see how you feel. You can gradually increase the diffusion time as needed.
Any other precautions to keep in mind?
Pregnant women and people with epilepsy should avoid using rosemary essential oil.
What?
It's also a good idea to keep essential oils out of reach of children and pets.
Great advice.
Thank you.
Now, I want to circle back to elderberry.
Elderberry. Okay.
We talked about its immune-boosting properties,
Right.
but I'm wondering if it's safe for everyone to take.
Elderberry is generally safe for most people, but
Really?
there are a few exceptions.
Like how?
Pregnant and breastfeeding women should avoid elderberry as there's not enough research on its safety during those times.
Okay, what about people with autoimmune conditions?
People with autoimmune conditions should talk to their doctor before taking elderberry,
Okay.
as it could potentially stimulate the immune system and exacerbate symptoms.
Any other precautions?
It's important to note that elderberry should always be cooked before consuming it.
Oh, really?
Raw elderberries can cause nausea and vomiting.
So cooked elderberry is the way to go.
Exactly, and it's widely available in syrup tea and capsule form.
This deep dive has been so informative.
It has.
I'm feeling inspired to incorporate more of these herbs into my life.
Me too. It's been a pleasure exploring the world of healing herbs with you.
Likewise.
It's amazing to think about the power of these plants and how they can support our health and well-being in so many ways.
It's a reminder that nature provides us with so much to help us thrive.
Well said.
We hope you've enjoyed our exploration of these 10 powerful herbs.
10 herbs.
We encourage you to do a little more research. Maybe even try incorporating one of these herbs into your routine.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep thriving.